Today we're solving inequalities using addition or subtraction. An inequality is a statement formed by placing an inequality symbol between two expressions. So an inequality symbol is the less than, greater than, less than or equal, or greater than and equal sign. For example, y plus 5 is less than or equal to -6 would be an inequality. The solution of an inequality with a variable is the set of all numbers that produce a true statement when substituted for the variable. And we're going to get to the solution of the inequality in a minute. So let's say you have x is less than 3. To show the set of numbers that makes this inequality true, we have to create a graph. So if we graph 3 on this number line, after 3 comes 4, and then 5, before 3, 2, and 1. When the inequality sign is less than or greater than, we graph using an open circle. When the inequality is less than and equal or greater than and equal, we graph using a closed circle. So in this case we have x is less than 3. That means we're going to graph using an open circle. X is the set of all numbers less than 3. That means that the numbers that make this inequality true are 2, 1, 0, and all the negatives. That's why we graph open circle and a line towards the left. Now this is an open circle because if we actually use 3 or replace x, substitute x with 3, that would not be a true statement. Now if we substitute 2, 2 is less than 3. Is that a true statement? If we substitute with 1, 1 is less than 3. Is that true? If we substituted with 0, would that be true? If we substituted with -1, yes. If we have to graph y is greater than 2, that means that y is the set of all those numbers that are greater than 2. So if we create our graph, would this be an open or a closed circle? Open circle. Open circle. And we would graph towards the right. If we have to graph x is less than or equal to 4, would we graph with an open or a closed circle? Closed circle because it's less than or equal. And would the graph be pointing right or left? It would be pointing left. It would be pointing left. If we substitute x with 3, would this make a true statement? Is 3 less than or equal to 4? Yes.
Yes.
If we substitute 4 with x, is 4 less than or equal to 4? Yes. If we substitute 2 for x, is 2 less than or equal to 4? Yes, so all those numbers under our graph will make it true. If we have to solve and then graph, m plus 5 is greater than or equal to 10. Now we're going to use the same rules and the same steps we used when solving an equation, even if this is an inequality. If we have m plus 5 is greater than or equal to 10, we want m to be by itself on one side of the inequality. That means we have to start with 5. We have to first use the inverse operation of plus 5, which would be -5. Step 2, what you do to one side, you do to the other. This means m is greater than or equal to 5. Now we're going to graph this. Are we going to graph using an open or a closed circle? Closed circle on 5. Would our graph be pointing right or left?
Right.
Right. If we check this, we would check using any of the numbers that fall under the graph. So that means we could check with 5, with 6, 7, 8, or any number coming after or being greater than 5. That means m plus 5 is greater than or equal to 10. What number should I use? 6. If I use 4, am I going to get a true answer? 4 is not under our graph. So we can use 5, we can use 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so forth. So if we use 5, so we substitute m with 5, 5 plus 5 should be greater than or equal to 10. Is this true? 10 is greater than or equal to 10. Yes, this is true. If we check using 6, 6 plus 5 is greater than or equal to 10. 11 is greater than or equal to 10. Is this true? Yes. Yes.